So I got 2 salads, and they were $17.
$17 for 2 salads.
Well, they're the Lord's salads, so.
$17.
Yeah. That's just grass, dude. That's just grass for $17.
What up, everybody?
Hi.
We are going to get ChickfilA. So we're here with you on the way to get ChickfilA. Theo's driving. He's the best driver.
He's the safest driver.
I'm an old man.
Kyle's in the back because he was misbehaving.
Yeah, so I had to.
So that's where we're going to put him. All right, guys. I have something that I want to just kind of read to y'all real quick. So this is Proverbs 6:1-5, and it says, "My son, if you have put up security for your neighbor, if you have shaken hands and pledged for a stranger, you have been trapped by what you said and snared by the words of your mouth. So do this, my son, to free yourself, since you have fallen into your neighbor's hands. Go to the point of exhaustion and give your neighbor no rest. Allow no sleep to your eyes, no slumber to your eyelids. Free yourself like a gazelle from the hands of the hunter, like a bird from the snare of a fowler." So that's like a weird way of kind of saying you should follow through, right? Like you should keep your word. So why is keeping your word so important? What do you guys think?
Well, I can remember growing up, my parents used to always talk about the boy who cried wolf. The funny thing about that is, my parents never told us any of those stories, so I didn't really know what the story was. They would just talk about the boy who cried wolf. A few years later, I actually found out the boy who cried wolf was lying about a wolf, and then when there actually was a wolf, nobody believed him until he got eaten.
It's a terrifying story.
Yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, he died.
Yeah, it's a morbid story. But that's the one my parents chose. So when I think about following through and actually telling the truth and stuff, I think about dying at the hands of wolves.
Exactly. Do what you're told, or do what you say you're going to do, or you'll get eaten alive. All right. That's it. Thanks for joining us.
See you later.
No, I mean, it's important. It's really important to basically do what you say you're going to do, because, like, you gotta think about how maybe in your head you're just throwing out a yes because, like, it's just easy to say yes in the moment to, like, move on to the next thing that you got to do. You know what I mean? Just say yes, and at least that's how sometimes my mind works. And I've just grown up doing that, and it's something that I'm trying to change. But you just got to think about how much your yes means to that person. Whether it's, like, the most important thing to that person in that moment, or whether it's just, like, a favor they're asking you to do, and they just are like, "Can you do this?" or "Do you want to do this?" and you say yes, and in their head it's locked in. Okay, I've got that taken care of, or this is okay. Like, this guy's gonna do this. And then if you just say yes or brush it off and just say yes, and you just don't do it, that person is now, like, in a hole because of what you said. So that's what happens in my mind. I kind of think about where this other person's position is, because I don't want them to be in a hole because of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I want to make sure I'm following through with what I say. Yes, for the integrity of myself, but I also don't want to put this guy in, like, a pickle because of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, what would you guys say? What does it say about us to others when we do follow through or when we don't? And how is that going to impact our future as people?
Well, the first thing that pops into my head is, like, if I ask someone for something, or if they just straight up offer it, even if I don't ask, but, like, if I'm expecting something and then someone doesn't follow through, whether it's big or whether it's small, my first thought is, like, okay, I can't depend on this person anymore. Like, even if I don't cut them off completely, it's like, okay, now in my head, I can't count on you for the things that matter. If you do follow through next time, okay, great, cool. If you don't, that's what I was expecting anyway, kind of thing.
Yeah. just an expectation thing. People will expect you not to follow through. Therefore, will ask less of you. And I mean, that might seem like harsh, but it just kind of is the reality of it.
Yeah. I like how he wraps it up in the proverb by basically saying, like, if you've told your neighbor you're going to do something, like, don't go to sleep, like, until you get it done. You need to get it done because, like, your word is at stake. And I just think it's funny that, like, we would look at that and be like, wow, that's really intense. If I promised somebody I was going to cut their lawn, God, are you telling me, like, I need to drop everything I'm doing and go cut their lawn right now? I can't go to sleep until I cut their lawn. But I think that's just, God wants us to understand how important it is to be people that just, one, we take the things that we say seriously. We're really mindful of what we say to others. And two, we just take having integrity seriously. And he wants us to have that mindset because it does, not only will it impact us, but it's going to impact all of our relationships every day of our lives. And it can be something that hurts us in the future. So we made it to ChickfilA!
Hey.
Theo can drive well.
You guys want anything? We're buying.
Johnny's
We got you.
I'm buying my wife food.
Put in the comments what you get at ChickfilA.
Put in the comments what you would get at ChickfilA.
Especially if you've got any menu hacks. I need to know
Yes.
these things.
Menu hacks. Chick-fil-A sauce pizza. We used to
I
make
can't-
that.
I
We used to
can't
make that
tell
in the kitchen.
if I like that or not.
We used to make a lot of things.
Sauce pizza.
Yeah. You get tired of what's on the menu when you work here, so you get very creative. We love you guys. This has been Whipping with Wisdom.
Whippin with wisdom. Cool.
We will see you next time.